again in my room.
Okay.
Thank you. I think we can start right now.
Okay. Would you like me to? Can I share my screen?
Or maybe the MC will start first.
Okay. Okay. Waiting for MC.
Maybe there is
Okay.
some opening ceremony, Professor.
Yes.
All right. Attention to all participants, please kindly stand by because our lecture today can start now. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, Salam Pancasila. Good afternoon and warm welcome from Indonesia. The Honorable Speaker and Moderator of International Guest Lecture today, lecturers who joining with us, and also all participants. Before we begin, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Amalia Zahra Apriliana, as the Master of Ceremony today. Still with the spirit regarding Fakulty of Farmasi University of Pancasila 61st anniversary, this is a grateful opportunity for all of us to get another series of international guest lecture. And the fifth series of today's guest lecture topic is From Concept to Cure, Unleashing the Power of 3D Printing in Pharmaceutical Design. And of course, we are so excited to hear our speakers to discuss this topic with us. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue to the next agenda, we would like to invite you to sing the national anthem of Indonesia, Indonesia Raya, followed by Hymn of Universitas Pancasila. For all participants, please be seated properly.
Universitas Pancasila.
Thank you. Up next is a photo session. So for all participants, please turn on the camera. All participants, please turn on the camera, and also we invite the lecturers and to our moderator and speakers, please give your best smile, and all participants, of course, because in the middle of the weekend, we're gonna have something insightful, so you must have spirit about it. So give your best smile of all of you. Okay, this photo session gonna lead by me in 1, 2, 3. All right, once again, there are so many participants, so there are so many slides also. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, it's done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the integration of 3D printing technology into pharmaceutical design heralds a transformative approach to drug development and also the manufacturing, promising highly personalized medication and revolutionizing patient care. Our topic today gonna explores how the transition from traditional method to the innovative technology, detailing the potential impacts and the future possibilities. Looking ahead, ongoing investments in 3D printing technology could lead to more widespread adoption in the pharmaceutical industry. And of course, we want to get involved on that revolution. But how? It's gonna be answered today. So this session gonna lead by Professor Dr. Renat Apotheker Deni Rahmat, Magister Science. He is our lecturer and also the favorite one. And he is also head of doctoral programming at Fakultas Farmasi Universitas Pancasila. So already joining with us. Good afternoon, Prof.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Amalia. Thank you so much for very nice introduction, opening,
Yeah, we are so
and
happy to have
everything.
you here.
Yeah, yes, my pleasure.
Thank you so much to give your time for all of us, Professor.
Yes, you're most welcome.
All right. And so without any further ado, now already Professor Deni Rahmat gonna take this session. So all the audience is yours.
Thank you so much, Amalia, for very nice opening, very nice introduction, and also for guided sessions. I also would like to thanks for the respected honorable distinguished speaker for guest lecture today with very interesting topic from concept to cure, unleashing the power of 3D printing in pharmaceutical design. I would like also thanks to the academic staff and also all my students who are joining this guest lecture in this weekend, in this very nice weekend. Hopefully we will get very precious things from this lecture, and I think this is a new topic for us 3D printing that we will know more about it today. So stay tuned, and also please keep joining us this very interesting topic. Thank you so much, Associate Professor Dr. Kampanat Wan Buta. Thank you so much for your sharing, and for joining this guest lecture. So now I would like to read the curriculum vitae of our speaker for guest lecture today, Associate Professor Dr. Kampanat Wan Buta, has academic background, Bachelor of Pharmacy, second honors, Silpakorn University, Thailand, from 2001 until 2005. Doctor of Philosophy, Pharmaceutical Technology, here Silpakorn University also, Thailand, from 2006 until 2010, which is grant from Royal Golden Jubilee PhD program, and postdoctoral research Erasmus Mundus grant, Lolus project University of Porto, Portugal, 2012. He got many awards. They are Outstanding Research Award, Highest Distinction Poster, and Silvercon University Outstanding Alumni Awards, and so many. We can see here, yeah. Also, Professor Kam has main research interests. They are 3D printing pharmaceutical dosage forms, pharmaceutical dosage form for elderly, nanoparticle synthesis for drug delivery, bioplosive chemistry, and film forming system. For working experience, I can read some of them. Here we go. Working as a lecturer, College of Pharmacy. Here from
Rangsit
Rangsit, yeah.
University. Yeah.
Rangsit, yeah.
We
We're
are
very
quite
small.
common. Yeah, we are private university.
Yes, Rangsit University. Thank you. FAFA Vice President, the Federation of Asian Pharmaceutical Association, and also working as an associate dean, School of Pharmacy, Eastern Asia University from 2022 until 23. Okay, we can also see here so many working experiences that Prof. Kam had. And also for the teaching subject, pharmaceutical solid dosage forms, pharmaceutical liquid dosage form, advanced drug delivery system, pharmaceutical excipient, good manufacturing practice, bioproduct, drug release kinetics, nutrition, and the last 3D printing. And Prof. Kam has around 67 publications. Yeah, so many publications. So we get very prestigious and very precious moment, yeah, to get and enrich our knowledge about pharmaceutical technology, especially 3D printing in pharmaceutical design. So we are waiting for your sharing. Time is your Prof. Kam.
Okay,
Please.
thank you so much, Professor Danny. It's my pleasure, to be here today. And I also would like to thank Faculty of Pharmacy, Pancasila University, for letting me to be part of this international lecture. First of all, I would like to share my slide. Can you see my slide? Okay,
Yes,
great.
yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to present today or share with you today is about from concept to cure, or from the idea to reality of 3D printing in pharmaceutical design. I changed from pharmaceutical dosage form to pharmaceutical design because we can use in many applications in terms of pharmaceutics. I will inform you later. Like Professor Danny also informed you already, I'm working as Associate Professor at College of Pharmacy Rangsit University, which is the biggest private university in Thailand. And also I work at General Secretary in Pharmaceutical Association of Thailand under your patronage. Like everyone know already, 3D printing have many applications in terms of print coding for specific purpose in European country. For example, in Germany, when would you like to change spare part, you can print the part of product by 3D printer by using different material. Or architecture, you can print architectural model, you can print jewelry, you can print gun, you can print key, or even you can print food with different texture. What about 3D printing in research? From year 2010 or 11, the number of research is only about 100 or 200. But from last year, 2023, the publication concerning 3D printing went up to about 16,000 publications. From slide from your right-hand side, most of the publication concerning about engineering, absolutely yes, and also chemistry. And quite the same number of chemistry is medicine and dentistry that I'm going to talk about today. For application of 3D printing in terms of medical application, everyone might quite familiar or fancy with bioprinting because there are a lot of news that announce that you can use 3D printer to print organ or even tissue. 5 or 10 years ago, you can print organ that cannot function. For example, like ear, you can print ear by 3D printing. But nowadays, maybe last 2 years ago, you can print organ which can function properly. For example, you can print liver, or you can print pancreas that can secrete or produce insulin for patients who have diabetes problem. Moreover, you can print customized implant or prosthesis. For medical doctor, they can use 3D printer for their student to print anatomical model for surgical population. And for us as a pharmacist, we can use 3D printer to print dosage form or even drug delivery device as well. That's what I'm going to present today. Like, when people talk about personalized medicine, people might think about genetic. Of course, yes, about 60 or 80% of personalized medicine, we have to focus on genetic. But there are another thing that we have to concern as well. Patients have different profile in terms of age, in terms of weight, in terms of obesity, in terms of chronic disease. Different or each patient needs or require different type of dosage form, different amount that manufacturer or pharmaceutical industry cannot produce specific or personalized dosage form for them. So 3D printing is the answer because you can tailor-match produce medicine. When you provide patient with a proper amount of drug, you can lower drug toxicity and also you can increase therapeutic efficiency and in the same time. The proper dosage form, for example, change from tablet to be something that easier to swallow, you can raise patient compliant. And nowadays, 3D printing is not expensive at all. After finish this lecture, you can check from the website. You can buy 3D printer for about $300 and you can try your idea of print the object that you decide by yourself. And in the end of this presentation, I will show you possibility to use 3D printer for online drug prescribing system. Let's start from basic. What is 2D or 3D printing? Actually, 2D printing and 3D printing use the same concept. For 2D printing, it's just normal inkjet printer that I think everyone have in your home. It developed in early 1950. And the concept of this 3D printer is to propel ink onto paper or substrate that you want. And there are two main types of 3D printer. First one is continuous 3D printer, and the second one is drop on demand. For 3D printer, the concept is the same. You just printing in 2-dimension level and then deposit layer by layer. So some people might call it additive manufacturing because you have to printing layer by layer to produce 3D object. The concept is quite similar to 2-dimension 3D printer, but the thing is the 3D printer that you use have to have like a proper property that's suitable for your work. For example, you might design the cone shape of your product, like the left-hand figure, but when you use not proper 3D printer, you might get very low resolution like the figure in the middle, not like the cone shape is quite like pyramid. But if you use the right type of 3D printer, you get a very high resolution of cone shape. Therefore, your thinking might have to select the suitable type of 3D printer for your work as well. The concept of 3D printing, like I informed you already, there are two types, continuous inkjet and drop on demand. For the high accuracy one is drop on demand because it has very high accuracy. For drop on demand, you have to mechanical system that to propel drop onto substrate. First one is to use electricity. We call it piezoelectric. And the second one is thermal. to use high temperature to propel the ink or the drop to the substrate. From 3D printing, you can apply 2D printer in your home to produce personalized medicine. I tried this idea with my 6-year student. They prepare substrate. Normally, when you printing, you use paper. But in this work, my student used tamarind seed gum and spread it like a paper and try to print theophylline, which is very low nanotherapeutic drug on the tamarind seed gum to produce what we call is oral disposable film. Do you know oral disposable film? It is the dosage form that disintegrate or dissolve rapidly on patient tongue, suitable for elderly patient or young or very low age patient, because it can solve this facial problem. I use tamarind seed gum as a substrate for oral disposable film and print theophylline on the top of the substrate. From this concept, I can vary amount of drug by vary size of printing area. And from same image, you can see that theophylline is in crystal form, but it not float on the top of the film, but it deposit inside. So it means that it's quite stable in form of crystal, and it can, dissolve and disperse rapidly in patient mouth. Talk about 3D printing. For the 3D printing side, is quite simple, but the concept is not printing technique. The concept is how to design the model. So at first, you have to have the idea, and you have to translate your idea to model. What people call is CAD model. CAD is stand for computational aid design. So from your idea, you have to write down or draw your idea to 3-dimension model, and then this model will be saved in file of STL file. After that, it's quite simple. You just let the computer do it. The computer will slide your model layer by layer, and 3D printer will print that layer by layer. Another thing that quite important is how to select proper type of 3D printer. So you have to know that 3D printer, there are many types, and you have to select type of 3D printer that's suitable to your work. Actually, there are many types of 3D printer, but for pharmaceutical application, there are 4 types. The first one is powder-based 3D printing, which is use the powder and use the water or any binder to make it solid layer by layer. The second one is extrusion-based 3D printer, which is very popular, common, and reasonable price. I will inform you later. The concept of this work is to melt filament into liquid form through heated nozzle and let it dry at the room temperature. The third one is quite similar to inkjet printer. It's to use ink, but this ink is not only one layer. It can form like 3-dimension product as well. And the last technique is laser. This technique is very good in terms of resolution. You can print very high resolution product from this laser technique. So each technique have very sub technique inside. For example, for inkjet system, we have continuous inkjet printing and also drop on demand. For nozzle bed, you have without melting material and melting material. And for the laser technique, we have stereolithography or UV light. I will inform you every technique. The first one, field deposition modeling, or people call FDM. This technique is used to melt material that can meltable to the heated nozzle and deposit at the base, layer by layer. So the concept is the printing material have to be thermoplastic polymer. And it should to have flexibility, to shape in form of filament and move through the nozzle. And this is the video show how FDM work. like you know already, the technique is to print layer by layer. But one thing that you can notice is you have to print something to support the structure. Because if you print too fast and you don't have something to support the structure that, you know, lean outside of the basements, it will be fall down. So when you print, you have to think about this point as well. And from the video, you can see that the color of the product is very colorful. It's the bronze color, it's silver color. So FDM offer you various type of printing material, PLA, ABS, or PET, ATPU. This thermoplastic material have very colorful profile. The accuracy of FDM is not that very good. It's in the middle. So if you would like to print something in very small scale, FDM is not suitable. But the good point of FDM is good surface and colorful. But the printing material is like normal plastic. So the product that you receive is going to be brittle and not suitable for mechanical part. This is the example of my work together with my advisor. We try to incorporate indomethacin inside polymer that we call is PVA or polyvinyl alcohol. So with different molecular weight of PVA, we can produce different control release profile of indomethacin. From the figure, you can see that from start to about 10 hours, if you use very high polyvinyl alcohol molecular weight of this filament, you can sustain drug release for more than 10 hours. But the point is, it's not only high molecular weight. You have to let this, what we call filament, flexible enough to extrude to the small nozzle. So this is the key point of this field of research of FDM. And this one also I did with my bachelor degree student as well. They have idea to print dosage form that can float on top of a stomach liquid surface, what we call is floating drug delivery system. The concept of this work is to print the what we call is housing that have air on the top, air chamber, and have core tablet inside. From this concept, I will show you the video. From this concept, tablet will not sink down, but it's going to float on top of the liquid surface and then gradually release the drug at the bottom and try to fix the hole or the drug release orifice as stable as possible to let it zero drug release profile. 3D printer FDM can also print microneedle, but the resolution, like I informed you already, is not quite high. Therefore, we have to use some process or some chemical treatment to make it sharp and to load drug on the top. But if you would like to print something very tiny and very high resolution, you might use this technique. What we call is stereolithography, or easily we call SLA. SLA is the technique to print 3D object by using laser. So from the figure, you can see that if you use SLA will have like a laser gun to solidify resin, especially layer by layer. Therefore, when you use laser, the solid point is very small, so you can print very high resolution product. It's quite different from FDM from the left-hand side. And this is the video show how SLA work. Okay, so the concept, like the video informed you already, they're going to use laser, or in that case is UV light to solidify lysine. So the polymer used in this technique should to be photopolymerizing, solidified by light or UV light. So normally we can use that printing object directly, but normally people use this printing object as a mold like polymer prototype or to print prototype. Or in dental application, we use SLA to print, artificial teeth for the patient. First, they have to scan patient mouth and try to print teeth that's suitable for each patient. The strong point of this technique, you get very smooth surface, very fine detailed object. But the thing that we have to concern is the printing material used in this technique is really brittle and very not suitable for mechanical part. For pharmaceutical application, we can use SLA to print microneedle. Everyone know microneedle, the small needle that used for many applications. For example, vaccine drug delivery, for example. My student as well, they try to print the microneedle by use, I think in this work is PLA, polylactic acid, and try to load clindamycin inside, try to kill, like acne infection of patient. But from the slide, you can see that because the printer that I have in my university, not very high resolution, even it is SLA. Therefore, it's not like the shape that my student design. They have like layer by layer, it's like pyramid shape. So this is the thing that we have to concern as well. For pharmaceutical association, for pharmaceutical application, I think 3D printing is quite, another technique that people develop. In the past, we might, really supply with trapetting technique, freeze drying or extrusion. 3D printing is another technique that we can apply and we can use. It's not very advanced, very novel. After this class or after this lecture, you can go back and decide what you want. You can learn how to design or draw 2D object from YouTube. There are many applications, more than 10, and you can use that model and print it. The 3D printer, like I informed you already, is only about $300 for the starter one for pharmaceutical application. We can use 3D printer in many applications. Most I inform you is modified drug release, but we can use 3D printer to print combination of polypill. You can print 3D printer for, medical device as well. And different type of technique also or have been used for pharmaceutical application already. Liquid solidification, extrusion bed, or even powder. And for the publication concerning pharmaceutical application, the number of application higher and higher. I think for 2023, I think more than nearly 1,000 publication concerning 3D printing. Most of the printing thing in pharmaceutical application is implant drug delivery system. Some is oral and some is transdermal. The key player of 3D printing technology nowadays, United States of America, UK, and also China. So we can use 3D printer in different applications. For example, I will show you 3D printer can use to print very complicated drug delivery system. In this work is polypill. Polypill is the tablet or dosage form that contains small drug inside. It will, make patient easier to take medicine, just only one tablet, to decrease medication error. In this case, they combine 3 medicines together, nifedipine, glycoside, and also captopril for hypertension disease patient. For first 2 tablets, drug is going to release abruptly after patient taking. And at the bottom, captopril, they decide to let it slowly release from the osmosis system. Therefore, in one tablet, there are 2 drug delivery profile. First one is abruptly released, and the second one is extended drug release profile. My work as well, my student try to develop a floating drug delivery system, but in this case, they try to make it stable. as good as possible to float on the surface of the stomach liquid. I will show you. The concept of this work is the boat, beyond boat on the sea. So from the video, you can see that the side of the trapeze also at the same side, not flip up. So we have anti-flip up mechanism and let the drug release at the zero release kinetic. So from specific or limit drug release area, you can, generate or let zero drug release profile happen. This is the video show that if you can fix the orifice, you can slowly let the drug release from that very small orifice. So from your left-hand side, you can see zero order drug release. This is make drug stable in patient. Okay. Not only floating drug delivery system, we can apply this technique or 3D printing for colonic drug delivery system. In this work, I try to use different thickness of, in this case, this is polyvinyl alcohol. Different thickness of the cap can, let different time of drug release. So this is the steroid medicine that would like to deliver to colon of patient by varying thickness of PVA. So this is a time control colonic drug delivery system. So from this concept, by just only varying type or thickness of cap, you can, deliver drug to the third dissolution medium of patient also. And we can combine many medicine together as well. So in this case, I try to develop medicine that can, assemble together like Lego. Amlodipine, hydrochlorothiazide, and also valsartan that patient normally have to take at the same time for hypertension patient. We can combine together in one tablet. Or we can vary dose or amount of drug. And you can vary taste and flavor of medicine for children patient. In this paper, they vary lemon flavor, coconut, and also can vary size as well for chewable tablet for children. And for very specific mark on the tablet, it is possible to print on the tablet as well. Not only dosage form, 3D printer can apply as a medical device as well. In this case, my master degree student try to develop equipment that attach to AquaHeller. Do you know AquaHeller? This is the medical device that asthma people have to inhale by themselves to take the medication. But the problem is elderly patient cannot inhale it properly. So they invent this model. And in the past, it's quite difficult to, to assemble everything together. But when you have 3D printer, you can print your idea and assemble and attach together with AquaHeller to let it, expel powder for patient. Patient don't have to inhale by themselves, but just only press the bottom. Yeah, medicine can, be propelled properly. And before design or before print, they also use simulation technique to simulate what will happen inside the AquaHeller as well, and try to compare different inhale power that can take that medicine in different level. Not only medical device, for manufacturer, they can use 3D printer to print equipment as well. In this work, again, my master degree student print a 3-dimension printed vortex tube. You might quite, what is vortex tube? this is the equipment that used to synthesis nanoparticle. If you quite get used to the vaccine that you take is lipid nanoparticle, the COVID-19 vaccine that everyone take is a lipid nanoparticle. The concept of to produce a lipid nanoparticle is what they call is the flow chemistry, microfluidic. My student try to develop as well, but not microfluidic. But in the bigger side, what he call is vortex tube reactor. They design vortex tube reactor to produce the nanoparticle drug delivery system. In this case, they use this system to produce PLGA nanoparticle. The size is a little bit smaller, but the thing is the production capacity it's a lot higher than batch synthesis and also microfluidic system. And again, before he start his work, he tried to simulate the working system of his idea from a simulation program. So from this work, you can see that there are two substances inject together from the top and from the side. And after it's go inside the vortex tube, it's mixed homogeneously together. Okay. And from this concept, we use this material again to prepare chitosan nanoparticle. And the result is quite promising. When comparing between chitosan prepared from bigger method of batch synthesis, the size is about 400 nanoparticle, but from this technique, the size is a lot lower, 371. The thing is PDI, polydispersed index. For everyone who work closely with nanoparticle, normally 0.1 PDI is okay already. But for this novel reactor, we can produce nanoparticle with very, very low size distribution, 0.004, and the setup potential is quite similar. But the thing is productivity. Per 1 minute from this equipment, you can produce 25 grams. So it's a lot higher than bigger method. So it is possible to produce things by 3D printer things. And this is just another example that you can apply your idea to realistic by using 3D printer. When talk about real case work of 3D printer, we have 3D printed dosage form already. What they call is Spectrum, the commercial name. It is anti-epileptic product. So it is also disposable product that just only placed in patient mouth and it's going to disintegrate or dissolve abruptly. So this is the concept of 3D printing technology used in Spectrum or what they call is zip dose technology. So the concept of zip dose is not quite the thing that I informed you before. It's more or less quite similar to additive manufacturing process because they print layer by layer, but it's not personalized one, but just only print layer by layer. But US FDA have approved this medicine already. So from this technique, you can prepare oral disposable tablet that disintegrate a lot faster than the normal tablet one. The print by compressing technique. This video show how fast that this tablet can disintegrate. This is 50% speed, and this is normal speed, very fast, less than I think 5 seconds. Comparing to normal oral disposable tablet, 3 seconds, the zip dose tablet disintegrate already. But for the normal oral disposable tablet, normally the guideline inform that it should disintegrate less than 1 minute 30 seconds or something like that. But this is a lot faster. It takes a lot of time, so I'm going to next slide. Talk about hospital and pharmacy application. So for I think 3D printer is not quite suitable for industry scale level production, but I think it's quite suitable for pharmacy or in hospital. Therefore, I write this review article to show that 3D printer can be used in pharmacy or in pharmacy section in hospital as well to print tailor-made or personalized medicine for each patient that really need specific dose amount. And this is the example of country that use 3D printer for their patient. Normally, most of cases happen in European country. So at the beginning of the presentation, I inform you that 3D printer show possibility to use online prescription for patient who have a very remote area. So from this concept, patient just go to see doctor once and then wear the wearable like Apple Watch or whatever, and then patient can monitor the important sign like blood pressure, in the future maybe sugar level, and patient can monitor that factor and can prescribe or adjust amount of drug from online. And you don't have to go to hospital again. You just use your home 3D printer to print your medicine that's suitable and can change the amount of the drug precisely. So this is concept that in the future, you can print the medicine that you normally use at your home. So it will be very good for the remote area that you're not quite, or patient not quite comfortable to go to hospital every week or every month. So the advantage of 3D printing is to customize or personalize the dosage form that you want, complex structure of the dosage form, and also nowadays 3D printer is not that expensive at all. But the thing that you have to concern is regulation, because now the FDA is not 100% have regulation about 3D printer. The material selection, you have to use suitable material that can eatable. And also, if you would like to make it scale up in industry scale, it might not quite suitable for that case, but I think it's suitable for pharmacy or in hospital. In the past, 3D printer just only in journal like in 1995, first publication about 3D printer medication, but nowadays we have real case already. The point is, from research to cure or from research to real use, you have to break even point. There are many research that's true, but just only some research that can, turn to commercial or real world application, like in dental application. Nowadays, 3D printer in dental application is not new at all. In many dental or dentistry, they use 3D printer to print teeth of their patient already. In pharmaceutical application as well, we have to select the suitable application one that can be used in the commercial level. So for the future trend, yeah, absolutely, 3D printer might be used in hospital, in pharmacy, but the thing is regulation and how to control the quality. Because in industry, we have QC department to control quality, but 3D printer at patient home, it might have some problem and no one can control the quality of medicine that print from 3D printer. So we have to develop something to real-time control the printing medicine from patient house. Yeah, that's all from my work about 3D printer. But before the end of the slide, I would like to lastly introduce everyone about my university. I work in College of Pharmacy, Langsit University, Pathum Thani. Just only 10 minutes from Don Mueang Airport and about 1 hour from Suvarnabhumi Airport. And last 2 months, there are a lot of Indonesian faculty of pharmacy visit us at the conference AASP. And also my lab as well, together with my colleagues at Burapha University. We welcome international researcher or even postgrad student to develop project together. In this case, we have my student from India to develop medicated straw, use 3D printer to print straw that can, take medicine not only from trumpet, but take medicine from straw. This is his idea. So when you have idea, you can come here and develop the project together. And thank you so much for your attention. If you have any question, you can mail to me from this line. Okay.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, Prof. Kam, for very precious knowledge. Yeah, really, it often up our mind, our eyes, yeah, for this information because 3D printing is very very new for us. Even we don't have any printer in our lab. So I mean, next time maybe we can collaborate the research. And first of all, maybe our faculty has to purchase the printer, which is not too expensive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone. And once again, I would like invite all the academic staffs and also all the students, yeah, to deliver the questions addressed to our distinguished speaker today for very interesting topics, 3D printing. So please raise your hand or please just open the video, turn on the video and say something or ask the question for us. Do you have any questions? Okay. Yes, we understand because it is very, very new for us. Yeah, the topic is very, I mean, yeah, not like we have in our laboratory and also our theory in the lecture. So maybe next we will add this topic in our lecture. So but I have, of course, the question for you. For the time being, we are waiting for the question from the participant, the academic staff, and also the students. So, I mean, I I saw that the formulation using 3D printing, how to embed or load the drug in the design because you explain us to make a layer by layer from the material. Even I mean it's not suitable also for the all the material, just like chosen material which is already known for this design. So I mean how to combine and also mix together between the material layer by layer with the drugs that we want to formulate using this 3D printing.
Okay.
Do you get my point?
Yeah. Very good question.
Okay.
Yeah, very good question.
Okay.
From my presentation, you can notice that there are two ways to incorporate drug inside. The first one is to mix together with polymer and try to extrude in form of filament, like my advisor did. They mix polyvinyl alcohol together with indomethacin and try to extrude into the filament format and print it by using FDM.
Oh, okay.
This is quite taking time, but you can, vary many factors inside, like molecular weight of polymer or ratio of drug and polymer together. And the second technique is you print the housing and let it control the drug release. For my work, I have core tablet, and I print the housing to cover the housing to cover the medicine and let it release at different drug release profile. And also in my work, I try to make it float at the gastric fluid of patient as well. So there are two techniques. First one, incorporate inside by FDM, and the second one, try to print something to cover it outside.
Okay, I got the point. So right now we have the question from the participant. I will read for you. From Eka Khairunisa, Good afternoon, Prof. Kampana. Thank you for the explanation. My name is Eka. My question is, are there any challenges associated with the use of 3D printing in pharmaceutical designs?
Mhm.
Yeah. What is the challenge? I mean, yeah.
In my point, there are
Yes.
two ways. The first one, when you talk about industry level, it's quite
Yes.
difficult to printing for large scale of people because
Yes.
3D printing is not designed to produce in very high amount.
Mhm.
So it's suitable for small scale production like in pharmacy or in hospital.
Yes.
But
Personalized. Yeah.
yeah, personalized one. But for us researcher,
Mhm.
yes, you can design your thing, but to print thing, you have to have experience as well, because you have to set the condition that's
Yes.
suitable for your product. For example, the straw that I show you that my student first they decide. Sorry,
Yes.
first he decide the straw in vertical direction, but it's not can print because the straw will fall down aside. Therefore,
Okay. Fall
from
down.
yeah, for this experience, they have to change from vertical direction to
Mhm.
horizontal direction.
Okay.
So yeah, they can print straw from the horizontal from the different direction. So this is a like small thing that you have to get experience
Yeah.
to print the thing that you would like to that you design. And the second
Yeah.
one is the skill of your design.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see that, for example, I would like to print this bottle. It looks
Yes.
simple, but you have
Yes.
to have skill to make it, hollow
Mhm.
inside. This is also the technique that the one who would like to work with 3D printer have to learn how to
Mhm.
implement idea to the 3D model. I think this is the quite two or
Yes.
three things that we have to concern when you try to develop work concerning about 3D printing.
Yes, I see. I see. Because I mean, before you explain us about how to interpret from the design we want to the file, and also like to insert the program to the device. And yeah, it's not so easy. Yeah, right. Yeah, it needs a very skillful person. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And also we have another question for you from Komang Erawati. Thank you for the explanation earlier, Prof. Kampanart. I, Komang Erawati, would like to inquire about the extent to which the role of artificial intelligence integration in 3D printing technology can have addressed challenges related to the quality, safety, and sustainability in drug development in the future. Yes, it's about like how to uh, make it together between the technology. I mean, associated with the artificial intelligence. Yeah,
Yeah, I
into
see.
the 3D printing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting question. Nowadays,
Yes.
I'm also a reviewer of many journal,
Mm-hmm.
and from my experience, no one have write about AI together with 3D printing yet. But
Yes.
in my thinking, AI can be applied to the 3D printing model that we design. For
Yes.
example, if you design something like my student did the vortex mixture, so you
Mhm.
can use AI to predict the mixing efficiency and to redesign the work.
Mhm.
Another thing is I think 3D AI can like suitable to develop new medicine. It's not my
Mhm.
3D printer, but for the 3D model, they can design the
Mhm.
medicine
Yes.
that suitable to connect or to attach to the receptor that properly and really strong affinity for that. I think
Yes.
AI is suitable for that case. But for to redesign by using AI, I haven't seen any application yet. But in the future, who knows? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So is it possible? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
to integrate the artificial intelligence, yeah, into 3D printing. Yeah. The idea is to get the more connecting, yeah, between the drug and also the receptor, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm searching for the next question, but of course, I'm waiting for the next question, and I have the other question. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, okay, yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I
Welcome.
mean, yes. You explained also about, to combine many pattern or many method of release of the drugs. Yeah. Uh, Osmotics and also diffusions. Yeah, I forgot about the name of the drug. I'm sorry. But we can like put together many drugs in one formulation. But before, yeah, we should like design each of which, yeah, uh, uh, which are different each other. Yeah, I mean, uh, how how could we apply 3D printing for this case? Is it for the housing or for each formulation to have different release, or in which area, in which design we can get in?
I see.
Yes,
In my case,
yes,
first I'm not thinking about 3D printer first. First, I think about the research problem. For
mm-hmm.
example, for polypill research work,
Yes,
I see my patient, also my dad as well, had to take many medicine together as well. So I saw from the research
yes,
project as well. So I have the idea to use 3D printer to do a polypill. But the
yes,
point is, if you know FDC stands for fixed dose combination. The dose
yes.
of medicine is fixed. So the
Mm-hmm.
commercial product available, fix many
Okay.
medicine together. But in my case, I try to use the concept of my children, Lego, to connect it together to adjustable medicine. Like HCT said, for about 10 milligram, 20 or 30, you can adjust the medicine. So the answer is depend on the concept of the research problem.
Yes.
After that, you have to think back that what 3D printer can serve that or can solve that problem. So to use housing, to use diffusion, it depends on research problem. You have to come back to research
Okay.
problem first. Yeah.
Okay. That's why, in your research group, you also design the device itself, the printing itself, yeah, to produce the formulation that we can produce using your design of the instrument, yeah, to have or to apply the 3D printing in the design in pharmaceutical field. Okay, also we have a question from the student, I think. Okay. From I think from Deswita Aulia Maharani. Good afternoon, Prof. Kampanart. Thank you for the explanation. My name is Deswita. Okay. My question is, how is the condition formulation, especially floating shell or tablet housing polyphenol alcohol after the drug release from floating tablets? And are all type of drugs suitable for formulation into drug release in floating tablets? Do you get the point, all the point? Because yeah, we have two questions in
Yeah.
one paragraph.
I
Yes,
understand.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's also a very good question. The first thing is
Yes.
to formulate floating drug delivery system.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite look very easy that have something, like air chamber inside to make it floatable. But to, get the prototype of this medicine or this dosage form, I have to vary the air chamber volume.
Okay.
So to low volume, the drug will, sink. But
Yes.
to high volume, it will be at the top of the surface and it will be easy to flip. Therefore, at first, you have to decide the dimension of the tablet, the air volume, and also the drug orifice. Should be not too small or not too big to let the medicine release near zero or the drug release kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay, and for the second question,
so it's about the size and also the volume. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. For the second question, all the drug release all the type of the drug suitable for this formulation? The answer is no.
Yes, but the drugs.
Yeah. The drug that's
Yeah.
suitable for floating drug delivery system
Mhm.
should be the drug that's stable in stomach in acid condition.
Yes, because
Because-
acid condition, yeah.
Because the drug should release from the stomach. So
Yes.
the drug that's not stable in acid condition is not suitable for floatable drug delivery system.
Yes, of
The
course.
second thing is the drug should have, proper half-life. So
Mhm.
it can be very suitable for, extract drug release.
Mhm.
So in this case, it might be chronic drug disease drug, or in my case, I use antibiotic to kill the H. pylori at stomach of patient. So
Okay.
you have to have specific purpose of medicine, and that medicine should stable in acid condition.
So we should pay attention about concern the half-life of the drug, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, also the stability, of course. Yes, I think we have also other questions from Erta Melia Revani. She is students. Good afternoon from Kampanart. Thank you for the explanation. My name is Erta. My question is, how does 3D printing affect the practice of medicine? Wow, the impact is about the impact.
I think from the very last slide, I show you that 3D printer show possibility to print the precise size or personalized medicine for each patient, and also for like remote prescribing system.
Yes.
In Thailand, we have I think also in Indonesia, you have very remote area, like very small island. So not every area have hospital. Therefore, in very remote area with internet signal, you can prescribe drug as well as suitable for each patient. So yeah, this is the concept of the 3D printing for medicine, or practice of medicine. But the thing is nowadays not used in the real case, but they just try in some European country. But it's not like every pharmacy in that country, they just try for their research. So let's see for the future, does this work or not? If it's work, it will expand to another country.
Okay. Also, it's about the regulation from FDA or from the national agencies. I mean, who regulate this drug formulation. Okay, Thank you so much. I think also we have the question from Mayang Sari Putri. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very good. Very good vibe that everyone interested in.
Yeah, of course, for sure. Yes, thank you so much. From Mayang Sari Putri. Also, I think she is the student. Good afternoon, Prof. Kampanart. Thank you for explanation. My name is Mayang Sari Putri Nurmalik. My question is, are there any concern, regarding the interaction of 3D printed materials with the active substance of the drug? Say it's about the interaction, I think. Maybe to keep the stability of the drug, or to keep the pattern that we want about the release and etc. Related to ensuring the safety and effectiveness of the printed drug.
Also very good question. Like I informed you already, drug can incorporate into 3D printing dosage form by two ways. The first one mixed together with polymer. The second one by housing outside. The thing that we have to concern is the first technique, to incorporate medicine into polymer. Because during printing, you have to use a very hot nozzle to melt the polymer into shape that you want. So that very high temperature, even it's just only a short time, it might affect stability of medicine. Therefore, you have to select the drug that not the heat labile or not too sensitive to high temperature. After you print the medicine, you should check the structure or the crystal form of the medicine as well. So this is the thing that you have to concern when you use FDM to produce that type of medicine.
Yes, because you know that the crystallinity can impact the solubility of the drug, right? And also, I mean, the hot condition in the nozzle like can degrade the
Yeah.
drug, of course. Yes, of course, yes, I think I agree with you. Yeah. Okay, we have, I think, the last question for you. I think, wow, we got so many questions from the student. I think it's good news. They are very interesting in your topic. From Adi Dwi Margono. Okay, I think he is student. Okay, good morning, Prof. Kamparna. Thank you for the explanation. My name is Adi Dwi Margono. Finally, we have male students. My question is, give the best benefit of using maybe 3D, yeah, or how to compare between 2D and 3D printed drug. Chance or disposable film based on your explanation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you get the points?
I'm not quite sure about the point, but the application of 3D
Yes.
printing to print all disposable
Okay.
seems very easy and very, powerful or useful technique because you just use the substrate. Nowadays, you don't have to use like tamarind seed gum substrate. If you can see from the commercial store, you can print your face on top of the cake. We have
Yes.
inkjet that have a color that can eat eatable color. So from this technique, you might use that substrate to print the medicine and changing from ink to medicine. But the thing is,
Yes.
you have to formulate that ink, I mean that medicine to be printable. So I think for this technique, it's quite simple and easy, and it can apply for different type of all of the possible dosage form as well.
Okay. Okay. I mean, also, yeah, as you explained before, that the drug should be printable.
Yeah, printable and also stable
Yes.
to heat as well. Yeah.
So we'll have okay, okay, yeah. Of course, I mean we will have like more advantages of applying the 3D printing, yeah, compared to two 2D printing. Yes, of course, I think, yeah. Okay. Is it okay if I ask you
Sure.
for last one question?
Yeah,
Sure.
sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, thank you. Oh, I think the students are very happy and yeah, interesting, yeah, in your topic. From Muhammad Ansor. Good afternoon, Prof. Kampanat. Thank you for the explanation. I am Muhammad Ansor. Permission to ask why he is very polite. FDM and SLE 3D printing methods have the same weakness, namely brittleness. The question is there another method that has advantage over those methods? Yeah, I think, which are not brittle. Yeah. Does this weakness affect its use? Yeah.
Okay. Good question as well.
Do you get the
yeah.
point? Yeah.
Okay. I gave you 4 sample of printing technique.
Yeah.
SLA, FDM. Most of the technique is used in pharmaceutical application. Like pharmaceutical application not need very tough or very strong property of the material. Therefore, this 4 type of printing technique have been used in pharmaceutical application. But yes, in heavy industry, engineering, they have the technique that can print very hard substance or very hard product. They use laser to solidify powder. In this case,
Okay.
maybe type of iron or heavy metal to make it solidify. And this product can be used as a part of car. Like I informed you from the very first slide that in Germany, they use the 3D printer to print the product that can use in car part as well. So yes, if you would like to apply 3D printer to, print a very hard product, you can use as well. But the cost of this type of 3D printer is quite high. At least it's about 1 million baht, or it take about 30,000 US dollar per one machine.
Okay.
So it's quite, used in heavy industry. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, of course. I mean, to get more powerful method or more advantageous method over the others, of course, it needs like support, yeah, financial support, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I think we have another one last question.
Okay.
I would like to ask you, will you answer the question or you will stop the question? Is it okay? I mean to ask you
Yep, sure,
just
sure.
one. Yeah, sure. Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I hope this should be the last question. Always coming. Yeah. Uh, in the next minutes, I think. Okay. From Kenny Priscilla Girsang. Good afternoon, Prof. Kampanat. Thank you for the explanation. I am Kenny Priscilla Girsang. My question is, are there any risks, yeah, or security concerns associated with the use of pharmaceutical product produced with 3D printing technology? So what is the risk
I
and
see.
can influence the security? Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah. Great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Like Professor Denny informed you already, the
Yes.
thing that 3D printer is not, spread out for remote prescribing system because of regulatory. Why regulation is not cover 3D printing yet? Because the quality control of the home use 3D printer is not established yet. Therefore, the list of use 3D printing in home or in small pharmacy or small hospital about QC or quality system. Therefore, we have to have specific pharmaceutical application 3D printer that can self-control the quality or self-report the condition or medicine of
Okay.
that product that print from the 3D printer. So the list is about quality control. If you're not printing from lab that we can control by ourselves, it's quite very
Yes.
least to let patient to print medicine by themselves. So you have to incorporate quality control system in that medicine as well to check that medicine have a very proper amount of drug and also stable of the drug as well.
Yes.
But I think in the future, it might apply in small pharmacy and they will
Yes.
have the system or technology that can control the quality of the medicine print from that pharmacy.
Okay. Also, it's about the power of the instrument itself. Yeah. I mean, only skillful person or technician can produce this design. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, there will be a failure. Yeah, in the production, and it's not good, and it will the risk. Yeah. Applying this 3D. Printing because also it's common to use this technology for personalized medicine, right? So we should be careful about the application, yeah, for the personalized things. Okay, I think for the question is enough. Thank you very much, Prof. Kamp, yeah, for your passion. For your very nice sharing, delivering all the knowledge, which is for us is very new, and also for the student. Yeah, for me myself also is very new, and it's like brightening my view. Thank you so much. So I will give the time back for our beautiful MC Amalia Zahra. Thank you so much, Amelia. So time is yours, Amelia.
All right,
Our
thank you so
MC.
much to Prof. Denny and also for our amazing speakers, Prof. Kampanart. Also, thank you so much. Like Prof. Denny said, it was new things for all of us, of course, especially in Faculty of Pharmacy University of Pancasila. 3D printing is maybe one of thing that we can concern today. So for the appreciation, next is a handout of certificate appreciation to our amazing speaker. For the committee, please share the screen. All right. Thank you so much to Associate Professor Dr. Kampanar Juan Buta for the insightful and very amazing discussion. Okay. Thank you so much, Prof.
Very welcome. And I hope, your dean and also your dean might bring your lecturer or your student to visit Langsit University one day and we can collaborate research
All
together.
right. I hope that's so, Professor. And also, I believe all our students still have many questions to ask to you, but unfortunately, maybe we're running out of time. So maybe another occasion we can ask you, right?
You're welcome.
All right, thank you so much, Professor. Next is certificate appreciation to Professor Dr. Renat Apoteker Deni Rahmat, Magister Science, who can lead this session properly. Thank you so much, Professor. All right, then. Okay, by that marks the end of our lecture today. Representing the committee, we would like to thank to all speakers and participants that have joined this lecture truly. We would like to apologize if there are any mistakes along the way. And once again, thank you so much for your attention. And also, this is the last series of International Guest Lecture of Faculty of Pharmacy University of Pancasila 2024. I'm Amalia Zara Apriliana as Master of Ceremony. See you in another occasion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Santi Santi Om, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, Salam Pancasila. Thank you so much,
ขอบคุณครับ
Professor. Thank you so much, Prof.
ครับ
Terima kasih, Amel.
Terima kasih banyak Ibu, Bapak.
Izin live ya.